Hi guys, my name is Rachel Little, and today I'm going to take you guys on a nature walk through West Virginia. Along the way, we're going to stop and we're going to look for some of West Virginia's state nature symbols. We're going to see what we can find. Let's go! One interesting thing you might find on a nature walk in West Virginia is a rhododendron plant. Rhododendron is our state flower, and they're very common in Asia as well as West Virginia, which is pretty interesting. They bloom anywhere from March all the way to July, so you should be on the lookout for our state flower. Another interesting thing you can find on a nature walk in West Virginia is a stream. Streams are actually home to brook trout, which is the only species of trout that's native in West Virginia. They live in some of the most pure and coldest streams in West Virginia, so probably not this one. On your nature walk, you might also find some flowers that attract honeybees. Honeybees are West Virginia's state insect, and they're actually not native to North America. Honeybees were brought over with colonists from Europe. Also, there can be up to 80,000 honeybees in just one hive. You don't want to make them angry. When you're in the woods, it's important to keep your eye out for bear. Our state animal is the black bear. Black bear can be anywhere from 130 to 500 pounds, and the biggest ones they found have actually been 700 pounds. That's pretty huge. Black bear are omnivores. That means they eat meat as well as things like nuts, berries, twigs, and other plants. Another thing to look out for when you're in the wood is snakes. Snakes like to hide in tall grasses just like these, so be very careful and make sure to wear boots when you're in the woods. Our state reptile is the timber rattlesnake, which is very venomous, and it can grow to be pretty huge. They can be up to 5 feet long and live for 30 years. That's older than me. So I decided it's time to stop for lunch on our nature walk, and I've actually brought some things with me that also relate to West Virginia history. One thing I brought is our state fruit. This is a Golden Delicious apple, and what's unique about it is that it was discovered right here in West Virginia. It was discovered in Clay County in the early 1900s, and like the name suggests, it's very delicious. I also brought with me our state food. You guessed it, it's a pepperoni roll. Pepperoni rolls are great because they were developed right here in West Virginia as well. They were actually packed in coal miners' lunch as a quick, easy, and filling meal for them to have on their breaks at work. Our state bird is the cardinal. If you see a bright red cardinal in your backyard or on a nature walk of your own, it's definitely a male cardinal. Female cardinals are not bright red. They're actually just brown, which isn't as fun, but they have a little bit of red on the ends of their wings and sometimes on their chest. As I've been on my nature walk, I've kept my eye out for butterflies. I haven't seen any yet, but our state butterfly is the monarch butterfly. Sometimes monarch butterflies are also called milkweed butterflies because they love milkweed plants. They also migrate just like birds during the seasons. They go from north to south. As I was on my nature walk, I found a huge maple tree. Maple trees can grow up to 130 feet tall, and our state tree is a sugar maple. Sugar maples are great for making maple syrup as well as hardwood for lumber. I wanted to show you guys something that I found on my nature walk. In my hand is some coal, and it's no surprise that coal is our state rock. Coal is a wonderful part of our history because West Virginia has some of the richest coal fields in the whole world. I'm sure if you went out and looked, you could find some yourself. Hi guys, I'm back from my nature walk. I changed my clothes, and I want to talk to you guys about how you can go on a nature walk of your very own. The great thing about nature walks is that nature is all around us. It's not just in parks or on a fancy hiking trail, but it's in your neighborhood and in your own backyard. I want to challenge you guys to go in your yard or on a walk around your neighborhood and see what nature you can find. What kind of plants grow there, what kind of animals might live there, what kind of bugs live there, what kind of rocks can you find, or seeds or nuts, what kind of trees can you find, are there any streams or ponds, can you see the mountains in the distance, or is it pretty flat? Look around you, see what you can notice, keep track of it. Maybe have your parents take a picture on their phone. You can go home and then you can have your parents help you look up on the internet all of the things you found so you can learn more about it. One thing you can even do that I like to do is keep a nature journal. I went in my backyard and I found a few things to put in my nature journal. Let me show you. One thing I found is this beautiful iris. I also found some leaves from an apple tree that's right in my backyard. And I found a rock. So what I do when I find things that I think are interesting is I like to take a little sketch of them. Don't know if you can see that. But you guys can make a nature journal of your very own, and yours can look totally different than mine. Maybe you found a cute squirrel you want to sketch in crayon. That works perfectly. Or maybe you want to write down some notes of the things you saw instead of making pictures. That works too. Whatever you want to do in your nature journal to make it your very own is perfect. You can use different mediums like ink pens or markers and crayons and paint. Whatever you have and whatever your parents let you use is perfect. Think outside the box, get creative, and have some fun with it. Whatever you want in your nature journal works perfectly. As long as you're having fun and learning about what's around you, you're doing it right. State parks are great places for a nature walk. If you want to go to a state park to have a nature walk of your own, check out wvstateparks.com. This website has all kinds of great free resources for you and your family to find the next state park that you'd like to visit. It's important to remember during this time that there might be some special rules when you go to state parks. Although most parks and trails are now open, there might be social distancing guidelines that it's important for you and your family to know before you go and follow when you get there. It's fun to go to state parks, but it's also good to be safe. When you go, make sure you take your nature journal with you so you can sketch and write notes about all of the wonderful things you saw. You can also take your phone to take pictures of what you saw and use the internet to look up facts about the amazing animals and plants I'm sure you'll find. Also, keep your eye out when you're on your nature walk. Look for all those state symbols I taught you guys about. Maybe you'll see a monarch butterfly, or a honeybee, or a cardinal, or a rhododendron flower. Maybe you'll see a sugar maple, and I hope you don't see a black bear or a timber rattlesnake. That would not be very safe. But you could also bring with you our state fruit and our state food, a golden delicious apple and a pepperoni roll. Have some fun learning about our state history and about our beautiful natural resources we have in our state. It can be a lot of fun just to see what's around you. Have a good day.